A very rowdy Be a Pro series returns. The Sharks are on an East Coast road swing. Let's see what happens. Let's jump right into it. Our first game of the episode against the New York Rangers. Can we finally get on the board? Can we score a goal? That's what I'm looking for in this episode. I want a goal, and we're down 3-0 in the first period. That is lovely. Second period, Justin Braun gets us on the board. That is where we will intervene. Still 10-minute periods, of course. I also lowered the attribute effect slider a little bit. But in this episode, I mainly wanted to use it rather than doing two different videos, which I definitely could. I wanted to use this video to actually talk about the NHL playoffs now that the first round series are over. Of course, you had the New York Rangers and the Montreal Canadiens. We're starting this period in the box. Sweet. I must have fought? I have no idea. I'll sit here for a minute. But you had the Rangers and the Habs. Boy, were people pissed when I picked Montreal. Turns out I wasn't, I was kind of right there. Surprise, surprise. But no, I mean, it is surprising to see Montreal lose in the first round. I just had a hunch that the Rangers would be able to turn it around, and they did. I'll save the next series I was going to talk about for last. Pittsburgh and Columbus. Columbus just, they peaked at the wrong time. And it's very surprising. Minnesota as well. It is very surprising to see them, as we almost got a goal already, very surprising to see them struggle like they did. I mean, especially to Pittsburgh. You talk about the injury to Chris Letang, and that potentially being an opportunity for them to maybe surprise and give Pittsburgh a bit of trouble, and that was just absolutely not the case. So I feel bad for the Blue Jackets, although the future does still look pretty bright. Washington, I'm going to go to the box for that. No, I'm not. Okay. Washington and Toronto. I shouldn't have called for that. I'm sorry, Pavelski. I'm so sorry. You want to give me that puck? Thank you. Yeah, we'll just put it on because I'm going to lose it. Otherwise, Rowdy almost gets his first NHL goal. Let me try for a third time. Washington and Toronto. No shame at all for the Leafs. Leafs fans. They gave the Caps one hell of a series. And you want to talk, of course, about the future. Looks bright. I mean, does anybody's future look brighter than Toronto's? What a series for them. And then Boston, Ottawa. I said Sens in 5. I genuinely believe the Bruins could have swept that series. Despite missing 3 out of their top 4 defensemen, the Bruins could have beaten Ottawa. They didn't, and the Sens are moving on. Although I still say, Game 6, that overtime, how the hell is Cody Ceci not in the box? David Pastrnak absolutely took a pen. Cody Ceci should have been in the box first in that situation. Never would have happened. He loses his stick, he falls down, and he just starts flailing, throwing arms, throwing arms, reaching for the stick, trying to trip him up. That's a pen. That's a penalty. But it is what it is. That's not the sole reason that the Bruins lost that series. But yeah, disappointing. Disappointing, obviously, but hey, there was one extra game in there, more than I thought. Like I said, even though I predicted Sens in 5, just because of the way it ended, still disappointing, but it is what it is. Out west, St. Louis and Minnesota, I already kind of mentioned it. Minnesota and Columbus in the same boat. Such strong regular seasons for both of those teams, and disappointing seasons. And Bruce Boudreau just continues to be the master of the... I wanted to pass there, and it actually didn't let me. Continues to be the master of the regular season, but in the playoffs, man, his teams just fall apart. How frustrating must that be for him? Nashville sweeps Chicago. I mean, come on. Come on, who the hell saw that coming? Chicago, of course, my pick to win the Stanley Cup. Not upset about that at all. I've already talked about some of these series as well, but I just wanted to breeze back over. We need a goal, so give me the puck. We need a goal, so give me the puck. And again, the same thing, where someone's just close enough to you, so it makes you fan on the shot. I don't understand that. Edmonton not surprising to most, surprising to me, they outlast the San Jose Sharks. I gotta admit, I thought the Sharks' veteran experience would get them through that series, and it's a little bit sad because that might be the window closed. Joe Thornton, Patrick Marleau, they might not ever get that close to a Stanley Cup again, and that is pretty damn sad. But who would have thought the arguable MVP, the Oilers, would be Zach Kassian? And the fact that they lose a game 7-0 but still go on to win the series in 6. Pretty damn crazy. Anaheim sweeps Calgary, obviously disappointing for them. But the second round series, I'm not sure which one is more interesting. Washington-Pittsburgh is up there for most people, if not everybody. That's the series everybody is going to be keeping an eye on, and whether or not Washington can finally get past the second round, and in doing so, get past the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then you have Rangers and Sens, who, I don't know, man, that didn't seem to be the common pick. A lot of people thought we were getting Montreal-Boston. I didn't. I predicted this series. I think it'll be a good one, especially, now that the Rangers were able to rebound, get a couple of wins at home against the Habs. That'll be big for them, no doubt about that. And I do think the Rangers are going to win that series. Erik Karlsson, apparently 2 hairline fractures in his heel, still playing at an elite level. But I'm sorry, Ottawa struggled that much against the Bruins team without 3 of their top 4 defensemen. And just overall, Ottawa should have stormed that series, and they had trouble putting the Bruins away. I'm taking Rangers in 5. I am taking Rangers in 5. I'm not sure what I said in the prediction video. I think the Rangers are going to wrap up that series pretty damn quickly. I think, someone like Kevin Hayes, which coincidentally, as he has the puck right now in game, I think he's due for a big series. And how determined he was in Game 6 to get a win. I think the Rangers are going to be in a good spot as we keep getting shots on goal. I cannot beat Lundqvist or get a decent rebound. But I am taking the Rangers. I am still taking the Caps over the Penguins. I think this is the year that they finally make it. We'll see, though. We will see. Pittsburgh, much more convincing in that first round than I expected them to be. I expected that Columbus series to go 6, maybe even 7 games. So, who is to say, as unfortunately we lose yet again. The Sharks 0-3 to start this season. Very, very disappointing. Anaheim and Edmonton. The battle for the color orange. This will be very interesting. Out of all the teams that advanced to the second round, I think Anaheim has gotten the least amount of attention. And, it doesn't help when the other team to sweep a series happened to sweep Chicago. I mean, sweeping Calgary is no joke. The Flames, obviously a good team as we get our first NHL goal. I'm not the one to score it, but we get the goal on Thomas Greiss. Beautiful. And that is the only goal of the game so far. That is a shame. Our first career goal, and we're not even going to get to see the special celebration for it. I don't know what to expect, though, in the Anaheim-Edmonton series. About Calgary, of course, the goaltending situation, I can't wait to see what happens there. Brian Elliott, there's no way he comes back. There's no way. You don't get treated like he did in Game 4, getting pulled after 1 goal, and then go back to that team. But with Anaheim, I, again, didn't expect this. I didn't expect a Randy Carlyle-led team to sweep Calgary and advance. So, could Edmonton make it to the Western Conference Final? Absolutely. They absolutely could. But like I said in my prediction video, I think that desire, that hunger from the likes of Corey Perry and Ryan Getzlaf could potentially carry this team a long way. And then, I wish I could block a shot here, that would be great. And then you factor in the goaltending. And surprisingly, even if John Gibson were to struggle for Anaheim, I can see why they'd have faith in Jonathan Bernier. He's earned that this season. We cannot get the puck. Oh my god. So as far as making a prediction, I think 7 games. I don't know who the hell to predict to win that, though. I have no idea. I expected Anaheim, San Jose. That's not what we're getting. So I don't know. I don't know. My gut says Anaheim in 7, but I don't want to be made a fool of again by saying Edmonton's going down. They could make it to the Western Conference Final, no doubt about it. Who they would face, again, who the hell knows? Nashville and St. Louis. That is going to be an amazing series. Can Jake Allen continue to play at such a high level? That is the question. And high level is an understatement. Oh my god, he was spectacular in that first round. I said in the prediction video, you know, obviously he was the biggest question mark in what he could do. And despite him, you know, turning his season around towards the end of the year, I didn't expect that. I don't think anybody expected him to be as good as he was. So, interesting. That is the word for the second round of the playoffs. And yes, the Bruins are out, and that sucks. So naturally, my interest is going to decline a little bit. But all 4 second-round matchups are intriguing for their own reason. There is no doubt about that. And then, of course, beyond the playoffs with the expansion draft and the craziness that should happen in the upcoming offseason, it's just such an amazing time to be a hockey fan right now. And, you know, whether it's, you know, like I said, the upcoming expansion draft of the offseason, the fact that we're getting some incredible hockey, so many overtimes, too. I believe they broke the record for most overtimes in a first round. I think Boston, Ottawa tied it, and then Toronto, Washington would have broken the record, I think, with 18 overtime games in the first round. I might be wrong on that. I'm trying to remember the exact numbers. Can I please score a goal? And Marlowe, please, thank you. I'm like, okay, how long is he just going to sit there and chill and, you know, just molest Thomas Greiss? Thankfully, he decided, oh, I should probably score a goal now. And indeed, he did. We get the assist, and we take the lead. Beautiful. So yeah, it was weird because I wanted to talk hockey, but also I'm trying to remember what exactly I talked about in a different video as far as playoffs go. I didn't want to repeat a lot of the same stuff, but also making a second video on the topic was just kind of meh, because that means putting this series on hold, and I didn't want to do that. I mean, I do enjoy making the Toogies Takes videos, but it is nice to just kind of double up and, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone, make a video of this and talk about what the hell I want to talk about. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think, though, of, you know, using a franchise mode video to talk about current stuff, or this to talk about current stuff. Let me know what you think. Not to say, you know, like, oh, can we please hold on to the lead? Not to say that, you know, I won't still make, like, the occasional video just talking about whatever I want to talk about. You get the point. You get the point. That was an awful pass. That was an awful pass. Let's see. Can we be involved in a 3rd goal? Can Pavelski stop pushing me out of the way? That'd be great. I'd love to actually be able to patrol the middle here. Aaron Dell is in goal. I didn't even realize that. And we're off the ice again. Well, thanks, Coach, for the 15-second shift. I appreciate that. And we're going to OT. We're going to OT. So for the first time this year, the Sharks have a point. We have a pity point. Beautiful. Wow, we've gotten killed in shots, too. The pity point goes to the Sharks. We're on the board. 3-on-3 OT. Let's see what happens here. Piper versus Tavares. That's a matchup for the ages. All right, what can we do here? Absolutely nothing immediately. Nick Leddy gets the puck. That's the problem. Like, I don't have the hands. Or maybe I do. Ah, Brent Burns. I don't know why he passed that. Leddy, you're in trouble. Wow, that was not the hitting animation I thought I was going to get. And if anything, that kind of screwed me. Boychuk, Tavares. Burns, hit me. Leddy, you're an asshole. Boychuk, no. Johnny, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Johnny. All right, what can we do here? Vlasic, piss off. We have a power play coming. All right, let's see here. Boychuk, get out of here. Try to find Vlasic. He's just off in no man's land, and Joe Thornton doesn't want to go and get that puck. How soon can I request a trade? How soon? Not a big fan of the Sharks at the moment. Like, Joe, I know you're getting up there, but a little bit of effort would be cool. Just a little bit. See, I mean, hey, there's at least some effort from Bodker. I can appreciate that. Not really. It was kind of a dumb time to do it. Schlemko, you were pretty solid for the Sharks, actually. Every game I watched, you apparently got a point. What can we do? What can we do? I don't know why I bobbled that puck. Get it to Schlemko. No goal there. Bodker, hit me. Bodker, you're testing my patience. I'm trying to keep the temper under control and resist the urge to punch my own teammates. But you're not helping the cause too much. Going for windmills all the time. There we go. Tavares, get out of here. No, it's my puck. Or you know, Bodker can hit me. My own teammate can help push me off the puck too. That's fine. That's fine. I really wanted to hit Letty there, but I didn't want the pen. Boychuk. Good block from Bodker. Let's go. I have absolutely no energy. Absolutely none. Bodker loves that windmill, doesn't he? Bodker to Rowdy, and apparently because I'm tired I can't swing. Rowdy, Schlemko, back for Rowdy. Nowhere to go. Immediately into triple coverage. Just immediately. I should probably get off the ice. Will we go to the shootouts, or will there be a late winner? Save from Dell. Let's find out. Are we going to the shootouts? Yes, we are. I don't know if we're in the shootout line. We'll find out. All right, well, that was weird. Not sure what just happened there. We will find out. I think I am. Not entirely sure. Joe Pavelski up first. What can he do? Absolutely nothing. Saved by Grice. All right. John Tavares. Moving in. Oh, my God. What a move. What a move from John Tavares. Aaron Dell never had a chance. Roddy's up. He's going. He has no hands. The enforcer can't tuck it. He couldn't tuck it. I tried to get Grice off the post. I swerved back to the right when I shouldn't have. Big save from Grice. We blow that opportunity. Save from Dell on Letty. I honestly didn't expect to shoot. That caught me off guard. I didn't have a set play. Joe Thornton to keep the game alive. No, well, at least my chance was better than Thornton's. The Sharks lose again. Winless. So far this season, all we have to show is a damn pity point. We get our first career goal, thanks to the game. We get our first career assist, thanks to me, finding Patrick Marleau. But our team is struggling. There is no doubt about that. No doubt about that. But, you know, in talking about the real life, you know, first round matchups, the second round matchups, hey, Brendan Dillon's coming back. Hooray! It's like I was sitting here trying to decide how much I wanted to talk about the Bruins, but I think what I said sums it up pretty well as we're down 2-0, and then we tied it. Hooray! They had potential to win it. The thing about Game 6 that really pissed me off, first period, delay a game, delay a game, delay a game. They survive that. They get a power play of their own. They score. They should be riding high into the start of the second period. That starts, they're dead. There's nothing. There is no effort. There is no confidence. There's nothing. The second period started, it's like they had this feeling of don't fuck up, oh my God, we're gonna blow it, oh my God. And you could tell that the crowd was thinking the same thing of don't fuck up, don't fuck up. It's just, where was the confidence? Where was the swagger? As it is, like here's the thing, like people, the fans in general were pretty shit. I got no problem in saying that. Second period starts, again, the crowd, there was one "Let's Go Bruins" chant, and at the end of the period, on the hand pass, there was a bullshit chant. Aside from that, there was nothing. You know, if Tuukka makes a save, you get that chant going. There was nothing. No noise from the crowd whatsoever, and that was before they blew the lead. So that was incredibly disappointing. Incredibly disappointing. Second period, you know, they do blow that lead. Start of the third period, they get right back into it. Crowd goes crazy. The Bruins playing well, grinding it out, looking like the better team. And then the overtime starts, and they play the same way. They act the same way, like they're scared to make a mistake, like they're scared to lose. The crowd's quiet. And then what happens? You know, like I mentioned, I genuinely believe Cody Ceci should have been called for a penalty. He wasn't. David Pastrnak takes just a dumb penalty. I mean, I understand trying to mark Kyle Turris that strongly after Turris had scored earlier in the game, but the second they got that power play, you knew. I knew. I mean, it's just that was it. I would have been genuinely shocked if the Bruins killed off that penalty, despite their solid penalty killing. It's just, you knew. You knew. And like I said, it's because they were playing scared. And I genuinely don't know why. It is a shame to see this team's like mental state and confidence be so shaky. I genuinely, I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. With some of the veterans they have on that team, that tie-up was weird. With some of the veterans the Bruins have on that team, I don't think their mental, you know, just their mental state should have been that weak. We saw it at the start of the second period, and we saw it in that overtime. It was a brutal performance by that team. And the two players that stand out to me are Zdeno Chara, not because he was poor, but because that might have been his last game, and if it is, that's incredibly sad, because I still think he's a competent NHL defenseman. He was still logging huge minutes for that team, but he is 40 years old. That could be it for him, and I would hate for that series to be the last of Chara in the NHL. I really would. The other player is Brad Marchand. That was probably Game 6 against the Sens, might have been the worst game Brad Marchand's had in a Bruins uniform. The assist to the Bergeron goal helps that out a little bit, but not by much. That was an awful game. Prior to that assist, every possession he had was him wheeling a pass right to a Sen. Every time. It was brutal. So, you factor in, oh, why did the Bruins lose this series, aside from just, hey, Ottawa won it? I mean, to me, that's what it is. It's not a the Bruins lost the series situation. It's a Ottawa won the series situation. I don't want to take anything away from the Sens. But Brad Marchand, I mean, he did score the Game 1 winner, but he didn't do enough. And the injuries to the defensive core. But hey, look at that. Look at that. We won a game. The Sharks won a game, baby. It took us 5 tries. It took us 5 tries. The unfortunate thing is, I haven't done shit point-wise. I haven't done a damn thing point-wise in this series. So I'm not quite sure how I want to approach this moving forward. There was some talk early on, like, oh, you might not enjoy the Enforcer. I mean, it's tough. It's still a learning curve. I'll say I'm going to play one more game. I am going to play one more game just to see if we can get something going. The 10-minute periods, obviously, so we're not seeing too much ice time. And then factor in being an Enforcer. You know, if we were a sniper or something like that, we'd be able to do a little bit more damage. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I want this series in general to go. It has taken a back seat compared to some other series, of course, and you know, starting a Nation United, starting Matthews versus Laine, and then my involvement in the Stanley Cup playoffs. we, you know, I had to make a decision to put some series on the back burner. This was one of them. But if the interest is still there, it will continue. We'll see. Or maybe the Enforcer route wasn't the right way to go. And, you know, maybe we put a Be a Pro series on hold and come back at a later time. Who knows? We will figure that out, though. And I do look forward to your feedback on that idea. Joel Ward. Oh, my God. What a terrible pass. All right, I'm looking for Marlowe. Please. No, okay. Ward, can you win a battle? No, you can't. Save your wallet. Sit down. All right, what can we do here? Ward, hit me. Thank you, and a save. That is Mrazek. That is in. That's it for our shift already, huh? I don't think so, Coach. I don't think so. We're staying, and we're going to bomb it home. Or not. But hey, I hit the net on a slap shot for once. So that's cool. That hasn't happened too much throughout the first few episodes of this series. Not even close. Let's see. Can we get the winning goal? Can we at least be involved in it somehow? We will find out. I definitely think I've been demoted now that I'm on a line with Ward and Marlowe. Get Brent Burns. He hits me back. Try to throw it on. That didn't work out too well. And what the hell happened there, Vlasic? He is struggling for us. No doubt about it. Burns gets me the puck. Ward, not ideal because board play is so damn broken. Case in point, it's impossible to get it away from computers. Be a Pro, EASHL, doesn't matter. The board play is just not fun. Not too well programmed. That is one thing I'd like to see get a little bit of attention. I have no idea if that's what they've focused on at all. But it would be nice. Speaking of nice, Rowdy, what can we do here? Oh, well, I lost the puck without actually doing anything. Yannick Hansen misses. See if we can get the puck from Eriksson. I'm staying out here, Coach. I don't give a shit. All right, now I do because Darren Helm is about 4 times as fast as I am. Oh, my God. All right. Will we get at least one more shift here? Hopefully. Yes, we will. Clutch time. Oh, that's why you're putting me out on the ice, isn't it? Marlowe, the chance. That would have been nice to at least get the... Actually, it wouldn't even have been a plus. We're on the power play. Can we win this draw? Yes, we can. Can we deflect it? Can we grind out a goal? No, we can't. Jonathan Eriksson clears. Vlasic, what can you do here? Marlowe, and that was not very good from you, was it? All right, here we go. Oh God, yep, I saw that. Saw the freight train coming. Tried to get out of the way. Don't you hit Patrick Marlowe? Come here, that's Mantha too, and I'm shocked he didn't score. I don't know why the left defenseman also went back behind the goal. Rowdy at least gets a shot on. I can't, like, my teammates aren't getting open at all for me here. I have nobody to pass to half the time. Thomas Tatar, damn it. All right, what can we do here? Mantha, Ward, find the puck, please. Joel Ward, I got it. Don't worry, I'll do your job. Can we move the puck forward, please, here, fellas? Thank you. I got nowhere to go, though. Try to power pass Tatar. Slip it back in front for Bodker. And of course, he has to do a move. He can't shoot. Is the Dangler class an option for Be a Pro? Because apparently he picked it rather than Sniper. He refuses to shoot the puck. He can't just shoot the puck. He has to do a move. A windmill, a toe drag, anything. And it is infuriating. And we are going to overtime for the second time this episode. Alright. Let's see here. I mean, at least we have the advantage. That's nice. We're not getting completely shelled, and we're actually not starting. They put Joe Pavelski out there first. Will that be a mistake? Apparently not. As we'll get out on the ice a minute and a half into OT. Let's do this. Jonathan Eriksson fucks it up. Here we go. Here we go, Rowdy. Rowdy, what can we do here? My defense is changing. Here we go. Shoot! Oh, Paul Martin, you didn't help me at all. Thank you. Rowdy! Oh, come on. Come on. I thought we had that. I thought we had it. Danny DeKaiser against Paul Martin. Paul Martin, you're terrible. Larkin, get off the puck. Get away from it. Alright, defenseman. Lead me to victory. Braun, you're back from injury. That's good. Actually, you weren't even... Yeah, you were the one that was back from injury. Paul Martin. Terrible. Just an awful shot. Cronwall. Ah, I wanted the Cronwall. Cronwall. Didn't quite happen. We're staying out here. I don't care. At least I know I'm in the shootout lineup, hopefully. Still. Here we go. What can we do? Rowdy with the crossover. And we lose the puck to Cronwall. Well, shit. Well, shit. And then he gets a nice shot on goal. Big save from Martin Jones. That is probably our last shift. It is. We are going to a shootout yet again. Yet again. We are going to the shootouts. Okay. Well, damn. We have not been able to make an impact at all. Joe Pavelski, the first shooter. Same move, same terrible results. Way to go, Captain. Way to lead the way. Henrik Zetterberg. Jesus, what a move. Man, our that's all you gotta do is go glove side. That's all you gotta do on our goalies. No stop from Jones. We are not up. They put Thomas Hurdle in, and he hit the post, or it was off the pad and hit the post. Well, what a mistake that was. What a mistake that was. Coach, I feel disrespected. Are we going to get a chance to tie this game up? Nyquist couldn't convert. Nope, they put Joe Thornton out there. And he's denied. Well, look at what happens. Look at what happens when you don't put Rowdy into a shootout. The Sharks lose again. Not all that surprising, as clearly the coach is losing faith in me. I blame the game more than anything. It's not representing me well enough when it's simmed. But let's double check here. Check my line. I'm waiting to get sent down. Basically, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced that right now. But second power play, second offensive line, and we are flat out not in the shootout lineup anymore. So if I send to this game against the Anaheim Ducks, we go back home in the next episode. We have off-ice training. 9 hours, which is okay. Let's go with power skating. We'll go with power skating. We'll go with sprints for the endurance and stick handling twice. And we will hope for the best. And I thought that was going to be the prompt right there saying I'm getting sent down. No, we're still here. We have to play the 6-0 Anaheim Ducks. We have a 1-3-2 record. But we are still on the Sharks. Guys, that will do it for this episode. Let me know what you think about this series in general and what you think should happen moving forward. And let me know too, playoff talk. Let me know, is your team still in it? What do you think will happen in the round 2 matchups? Let me know. I'll be down in the comments section discussing with you guys as I always try to do. But for now, if you've enjoyed this episode, of course, make sure to leave a like. It is always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already to continue following this series and others, and I will see you guys in the next one.